Welcome to our Builder Innovator Summit presenter spotlights. In this series, we are highlighting the presenters confirmed for our upcoming event in Orlando. And today we're excited to introduce to some, but reintroduce to most, our luxury track chair, Tara Pavia, the marketing director of Kenneth Vona Son Construction. Tara, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Shanice.
Can you briefly introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Kenneth Vona Son Construction and how they stand out in this competitive market?
Sure, yes. Tara Pavia. I'm the marketing director for Kenneth Vona Son Construction. It's a 40-year-old firm that kind of reinvented itself. The owner wanted to get back hands-on projects, and I would consider us one of the best in New England. We do a lot in Back Bay, Boston, throughout the suburbs, New Hampshire, Cape Cod, and the islands. And we have our own mill, which we're really proud of. So all of the millwork is done in-house and perfected at the standards of Kenneth Vona.
Awesome. So, in your track, the luxury track, you will be covering sessions on topics like feel good design and tech integration, the ultimate luxury ownership experience, the future of Lux Tech interfaces, amongst others. What key takeaways or tools do you think that builders will gain from these sessions?
I think the builders, and just a little bit more about myself, is that I did work for an integrator for about 6 years. So understanding the technology side and the advancements that have been made in lighting and all the other things that it has complemented my role working for Kenneth Vona and Son. And I think what you get from it is there's so many components to manage in a project. And I feel as though sometimes integrators are brought in a little late in the game. And I feel as though when you learn the capabilities and opportunities as you're drafting plans to a new home and a new build, bringing in the integrator early, you can really make a really special environment for your client that is a very high-end luxury platform for them to, at the end of the day, it is the technology that is really dictating the day-to-day and the enjoyment of the client, whether that be music, entertainment, security, cameras, everything. It's definitely important to have it at the very beginning.
That makes sense. I hear that a lot when it comes to luxury builders and luxury integrators. They're always voicing for the integrators to be involved as early as possible, honestly. So that's a good point. From your perspective, what's the biggest opportunity or threat in the industry right now?
I think the greatest opportunity is health and wellness. I think it's very important for builders to understand the opportunities that are out there so that they're and a marketing side one step ahead of the competition. And it's very important to our clients today that they are educated as to what's out there, especially with health and wellness. So that is a very positive thing. I guess sometimes the threat would be not coming in early enough, not getting things set up so that you have success and that at the end there's a hidden cost or someone didn't know about a certain type of lighting. So I think the threat is not preparing and planning ahead of time for the technology aspects. So it's much more smooth sailing when everyone's involved at the beginning.
Makes sense. And if we're thinking about the next 5 or 10 years, what are some emerging trends or challenges that you feel that luxury builders should prepare for?
I do think that minimal living is going to be kind of a highlight. Health and wellness, very big topic. Things that we may not even understand today, we'll need to prepare for in 10 to 15 years. Hopefully, there'll be more automobiles that are automated. Most may even have battery operation. Just, I think there's going to be a lot of security. I think a lot of age in place for our clients so that they can stay in their home. So I think those are some of the hot buttons for 10 to 15 years from now. I don't know if there's any threats necessarily. I think people just need to understand that technology changes and not to resist that and not to bring it into a home because you feel as though you'll have to switch it out in 10 or 15 years. Pretty much people trade in their car. Things are upgraded all the time. And now, most of the time, things can be upgraded and kept. It just needs to be serviced and or new software implementation so that it's to date.
Gotcha. All right, so this is your second year as a track chair for us, and
Yes.
you've come previous times as an attendee prior to being a track chair. I want to know, A, what's your favorite part of the Builder Innovator Summit, and B, what keeps you coming back?
My favorite part is the energy and just I actually learned so much from the people that are on my track and interviewing them and finding out about their projects and what they're doing and the wow power of the collaboration. And I also love the fact that builders can get together and just kind of take in, especially on the luxury side, some of the things that really enhance a home and make it super special, and the luxury element that a client is actually looking for in today's market.
Sounds good. Well, Tara, thank you so much for sharing your insights and giving us a closer look on the value that you bring to our event and to the industry as a whole.
Thank you so much, Charnice. I look forward to it. Can't wait for April.
Absolutely. Thank you. And then for our audience, stay tuned for more presenter spotlights as we continue to highlight the incredible expertise and innovation that we bring out to our events.